Welcome to Guns and Gear Network, everyone. Appreciate you tuning in today. Going to bring you a continuation video of the FJ Cruiser Bug Out Vehicle series. And this one is kind of been long awaited by me because I took forever trying to figure out the best solution to mount a jerry can. And there's a bunch of different ways to mount them, except for the FJ Cruiser, you're very limited. So my option was to mount it up top, and I still may wind up doing that just to have extra capacity and buy a system for up there or something like that. But after much research, I thought this was the most versatile and convenient and easy to do because it's not permanent. Because a lot of people don't want to ride around with jerry can mounts and stuff stuck to their vehicle as a daily driver or something, and I get that. So I found this system and I thought it was really neat, and it is by a company called Rock Slide Engineering. And I contacted those nice folks over there, and they agreed to send me out a test kit. And that's what it's called. It's called the Easy Rack Kit. And if you look, it utilizes a strapping system to go around your spare tire. So it comes with two of these mounting plates. These mounting plates, these are steel. They come with steel or aluminum. There's a couple different versions, and I think you can order these in powder coat or plain. They sent powder coat. Very nice textured style powder coat. These are pre-drilled in this section for the Roto Pax system, so if you want to use that, they are pre-drilled for that. If not, you can just leave it as a blank canvas and decide what you want to mount on it. So I found this jerry can mount here. This one is by MORryde, and they were nice enough to send out the I bought part of it, and then they didn't realize what I was needing, but they did participate in the build and sent out the a strap for me. So it's a pretty simple system. Like I said, it has two of these and on either side, and then you have this really heavy duty strapping, and then it's really sewn really well, and then you have this heavy duty ratchet system that's actually a locking ratchet system. Once you get it down tight enough, then you just simply take and it locks into place, and it's not going to come undone. So with the FJ Cruiser, like I said, you are limited on what you can use. And part of that is, when I first mounted it, I put it on this side because that's where I wanted it. But unfortunately, with that system and the can holder and everything, it would not clear to open up all the way. Matter of fact, I slightly damaged it right here. I'm going to have to get that paint corrected. But it's going to have to go on this side. And that's the only thing that I saw that was not really an issue, but that's going to be a situation where if you're looking at this video and you say, hey, I'd mount it on the other side, and you really, really want it on that side, it's probably not going to work. Now, the Rotopax system may work because it's a thinner profile and everything, but when I bought this holder here, this is a heavy-duty holder, very nice. I had to drill holes, mark everything, and then drill holes and put 4 bolts in. So pretty simple setup there. And then I just run this simple cable lock that I built myself to a padlock back in there. See if I can see it. And just ran it through. It's just going to keep an honest thief away is all it's going to do. And it's a little safety measure in case the strap would break. You're at least not going to probably, hopefully, drop 5 gallons of gas out on the road or the trail. But just another safety measure, like I said, going to keep an honest thief away at best. But it's really versatile, and I like that it's not permanent because, you know, again, not everybody wants to carry around 5 gallons of fuel or whatever as a daily driver, and some people don't want just mounts stuck up with nothing in them, so I get that too. The other concern that's going to come up, people may think about, or it's been brought up before in some of the forums, is the weight on the door, and I get that. So I've heard mixed results of that. I've heard some people say they've had problems with the hinge area weakening, and you know, it's bending or flexing or cutting or tearing or whatever. Some people say they've been running a jerry can on their back area, spare tire area for a long time and never had an issue. So to me, I'll risk it and try it and just kind of keep a watchful eye on it. I would prefer it being on this side. It'll help with the hinges, but over here it's going to put more weight. Just as long as you're not, you know, opening the door a lot, and, you know, putting that weight. And if you're going to open the door, just take the can off. If worst case scenario, if you're like at camp or something, instead of leaving all that weight hanging off the end, just go ahead and remove your jerry can. It's simple enough to remove, and then that way you don't, if you're leaving your door open for extended periods of time, so you don't have all that weight on it, just simply remove your can, set it to the side till you get done with whatever you're doing, put the can back, and then shut it. Because once this thing's shut, there shouldn't be any stress on these hinges, because it obviously, the door shuts on the other side. But yeah, it's a great little system. I really like it, and real heavy duty. Been driving around with it for a couple days, no issues. I hadn't had any chance to do any off-road testing yet, but to be honest with you, I don't see that it was going to be any issues at all. This thing's been tested at Moab and places like that by the manufacturer, because they are not only manufacturers of these type products, they are off-road and overlanding enthusiasts. So they already test a lot of their own products that they build, and that's how they come up with these products. And that's why I like dealing with companies like that, that are enthusiasts, that have a passion for the hobby and things like that. But anyway, guys, if you're looking for a really, really cool, and this is generic, like I said, it'll fit on anything with a spare tire. So it doesn't really matter if you're driving a Jeep, you know, you're driving a Cherokee, a Wrangler, an FJ, Land Cruiser, whatever. If you got a spare tire, you should be able to make this system work. And to tell you how versatile the system is, you know, one thing I'm thinking about doing, to be honest with you, is maybe mounting an ammo can on the other side. Something as simple as just having an ammo can with some extra storage is probably what I'm going to consider doing over here. Maybe put some recovery gear in it, something like that. That would be a pretty good spot for it. And you could put all kinds, they got a bunch of different size ammo cans, you know, kind of pick and choose. If you want to put a small can of water over there, whatever. Like I said, it's a blank canvas. You can do what you want with it. But anyway, guys, appreciate you tuning in. If you got any questions, you can post those below. I want to thank Rock Slide Engineering and MORryde for participating in this little project I had here, and it's greatly appreciated. And as always, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Bring another video shortly. Have a great day.